Is your woman playing mind games on you? Do you feel you're at the mercy of the psychological warfare she wages on you? Does she attack you with shit tests simply to show she's the one calling the shots in the relationship, not you? If you do, then I have some bad news for you. Mind games are every healthy woman's main option and shield in her love life. It's impossible for her not to use them. And if you don't know how to play her mind games, you'll always have trouble with her. Your relationship will always be stressful and frustrating. Now, you might wonder, why in the world would she want to do that? Here's why. A woman's habit of playing mind games on her man is not a conscious choice, as you might think. It's something that's been hardwired by Mother Nature into every healthy woman's brain. It's like a default setting of the woman's mind. The reason women play mind games is simple. She inflicts grief and emotional pressure on you to see how well you handle it. If you pass this little test, then she can't help but to fall deeper in love with you. And guess what? This reaction is also hardwired into her. What if you don't pass the test? Then, as Mother Nature intended, she'll feel less attracted to you. And worse, she gets the urge to look for a stronger, smarter, more capable man. That's the bad part. Now, here's the good news. Not only can you learn how to play their mind games, but you can also turn the tables. You can play your mind games on her, and it'll turn her into a more loving, more supportive partner for you. Sound far-fetched? Not if you use the mind games you're about to learn in this guide. The first technique you'll be learning is the T.F.Z. It's one of the mind games men use that's devastatingly effective on women because of one thing. It exploits a small but deep psychological flaw inside the female mind. And if you're ready to hear it, type a quick "let's go" in the comments below. Go ahead, do it now. Alright, let's go. So let me tell you about the TFZ. TFZ stands for Tactical Friendzone. Like many mind control tactics, the Tactical Friendzone came from the underground Shogun Method group. And if you've not heard of us, it's your fault. Many shoguns avoid publicity because we'd rather do our thing in private, and all we do all day long is figure out how to use mind control to win in the game of love and life. And one of our more interesting points of study is a woman's strategic use of the friend zone. Here's what we found. The average single woman has at least a handful of suitors each, but she's not attracted to all of them, and so she friend zones the one she's not attracted to. She keeps them around while she dares her more attractive suitors to pursue her, and so she increases her chances of finding a good man while keeping her backups in orbit. Smart, right? And so, for a woman, friend zoning is a super effective dating strategy. With it, she's never alone, and she's always attracting better and better men into her life. Now, what if she's already in a relationship? Does friend zoning still serve a purpose? The answer is yes. Friend zoning is even more powerful when used in a committed relationship. Imagine this for a moment. She can withhold her love, support, and sex until you, her partner, behave the way she wants you to. You've experienced that yourself, right? If not, then trust me, you don't want to ever find yourself in that position. Luckily, two can play at that game. You, too, can and should play mind games on your woman. And that's where the TFZ, or the Tactical Friendzone technique, comes in. The idea is to make her, your girlfriend or wife, think that you might only see her as a friend. And you do that by making seemingly harmless statements like, "If we don't work out, you should totally get with Johnny. He's got the hots for you." Or, "This is me talking to you as your friend." Or even, "You're awesome. You're the best friend I never had." Statements like these will make her wonder, wait, why did he call me friend? Or, does he want to dump me? Remember, the key is to use the Tactical Friend Zone sparingly and nonchalantly. When you notice her love, support, or sex drive bounce back, then you know it has done its work well. That's the first mind game, the legendary Shogun Method T.F.Z. Do you like the technique? Yes? Then give this video a quick like in return. Go ahead, do it now. I'll wait. Awesome. Thanks. At this point, I've got to congratulate you. Guys these days have crazy short attention span, and yet you're still here learning from me. So, as a treat, here's a second mind game trick, something we call the Cliffhanger. You know the word, right? In serial TV shows, a cliffhanger is an episode that leaves the audience in suspense. It drives the show's fans crazy. They think about the show for several days until the next episode airs a week later. That's the principle behind the cliffhanger mind game. You want to mess with her mind the same way, using nothing more than the words you say. The formula for the cliffhanger technique has 3 steps. First, you make an educated guess about her that turns out to be correct. Second, you have a cliffhanger statement. And third, sometime later, you echo your educated guess when you prove yourself right. Let me explain with an example. If you sense your woman is feeling stressed at work, you say, "I sense you feel like you're handling way too much responsibility, perhaps more than you can handle." Now, if your guess is spot on, she'll confirm this by saying, "Wow, how did you know?" And then you leave her hanging with a cliffhanger statement like, "I'll tell you later," or "You'll see." And then, a few days later, when she burns out, you echo your guess and say, "See, you take on way too much responsibility." That'll take her mind on a spin. She'll wonder, "Am I being too obvious? Does he know my other secrets?" See how it works? Here's another example. You can make an educated guess about her, like, "I'm getting the vibe that you have a sixth sense." You immediately know when a man is lying to you. And when it's correct, she'll tell you like, "That's right. How did you know that?" And again, you give your cliffhanger statement. "It's a secret." And then later, when you come across a situation that proves you right, echo your guess and say, "See, you do know when a man's lying to you." That's the cliffhanger mind game. Make a correct, educated guess, make your statement, and then echo your guess later. The cliffhanger does 2 things to her mind. First, it makes her realize how perceptive and thoughtful you are, and so she respects you more, never underestimating you again. Second, she'll compare you to the other men in her life and realize you're such a rare gem, and she'll never consider ever leaving you for another guy. Used correctly, the cliffhanger technique will drive her nuts, and by now, you and I know that's a good thing. Now, if you liked the cliffhanger and the tactical friendzone before it, then you'll love the third mind game. It's the most powerful one of all, and you're about to learn about it. So far, if you've enjoyed the cliffhanger mind game, do this. Subscribe to my channel. You'll get out-of-the-box tactics like the TFZ and the cliffhanger and grow the community, so it's a win-win. So go right ahead. Click the subscribe button now. Great, welcome aboard. Now let's talk about the most powerful mind game of all. The Tactical Friendzone and Cliffhanger mind games are powerful relationship tools. Unfortunately, they have a drawback, and that is they'll only work at the time you use them. That's why you'll also want to use a third mind game. It's one that makes her more loving and supportive even when you're not using it. Think of it as a mind game on autopilot. What's this mind game? Well, we Shoguns call it Fractionation, and it's the most powerful mind game of all. Fractionation is like the cliffhanger in the sense that it uses nothing more than your words, except that, instead of using suspense, fractionation makes her feel addicted to you. Imagine that for a moment. She's so addicted to you, she'll do nothing that might drive you away, like, play mind games. So, think about it as a mind game you play on your woman that ends all the mind games she plays on you. And it does that by doing one thing. It turns your woman's attraction to you into emotional addiction. And yes, like any addiction, it's pretty much there forever. That's why, if you only have the time to learn just one mind game, I suggest you learn Fractionation. Here's the kicker though. I can't teach you Fractionation in a short video like this. It's far too sophisticated to squeeze inside a YouTube video. Also, you deserve to learn this technique from the best, directly from the Shogun Method group. That's why I lined up something even better for you. It's Shogun Method's online masterclass on Fractionation. Believe me, it is the best introduction to the most powerful mind game ever. Who else to learn Fractionation from but from the OGs themselves, right? So, here's what to do. When you see the link pop up at the end of this guide, click it and enter your best email address. When you get your invitation ticket in your email, you're good to go. I gotta tell you now though, not everyone qualifies for the masterclass. The guys at Shogun Method are quite picky on the people they let in, so it's up to them to decide if you qualify. So, are you ready to be the one in control of the relationship? Yes? Then go ahead, click the link, and join Shogun Method's online masterclass now. If you don't see the link, find it inside the video description below. Do it, find the link, and click it.